There are lots of things that you and I love about motorcycling. Certainly the speed, the adventure, appreciating the engineering that went into the design of the bike that you're on. But I'd say also, you and I appreciate our membership into the community of riders. A community who, although may be total strangers when we're out on the road, we show each other that we care by giving a simple gesture. You know the one, the biker wave. It's this motorcycle to motorcycle wave that we do with our left hand. And it comes in several forms, but to me it really means just one thing. It means that we care. And that's what this podcast is all about, really. It's about spreading the good news that riders do care for total strangers who are in many ways just like us, out on two wheels. You may be out on a solo ride in the middle of nowhere, but just about guaranteed, if another motorcycle rider is coming your way, you'll see the wave. And once you see that wave and you respond back, well, then
you've got a friend.
And I believe it to be true. With that simple wave, we've got a friend out there we just haven't met yet. And that, my friends, is just pretty awesome. Let's talk about it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Recorded in beautiful Loveland, Colorado. Welcome to Peace Love Moto, the podcast for motorcyclists seeking that peaceful, easy feeling as we cruise through this life together. Are you ready? Let's go! For those who don't ride motorcycles, you may be thinking, what in the world is going on with all this left-hand talk about the wave and all that? Well, it's pretty much just a sign of respect, of hello, and whatever you want it to mean. It's usually very much a positive thing. And as far as the riders go, it doesn't really matter what you may have occupied with your left hand, such as needing to pull in the clutch or keep under control. Every time you get the chance to wave at some other rider, you should probably try to do it. You've got to be careful, of course, on corners and, when you do have to change gears, either a upshift or a downshift, you got to be careful. But just keep in mind that if you don't wave back, then that other rider is probably going to think one of two things. Either you're a beginner rider, you just don't know what you're doing, or you're some kind of something else. So always try to wave if you can. You don't have to, but you really, really should. The biker wave is a greeting that can have all sorts of meanings, but maybe it's just an expression of solidarity, that we're all out here together. Unlike folks in cars who are kind of sharing in their own little enclosed element there, all of us bikers, we're out there together, right? We're out in the nice weather, when it gets windy, or when it gets rainy, or when it's hot, or when it's cold. Yep, we feel it, and so does the other riders. So we have that very much in common. The biker wave serves also as a silent reminder that we're not alone, that there's a community of riders who understand and support one another. It's a way of saying, we're in this together, and we've got each other's backs. You may already know also that if we see another rider on the side of the road, most of us will stop or make sure everything is okay. That's just something that we do. Usually it's just a thumbs up, when you're riding by and they give you a thumbs up back. And if they don't, if they just stare at you, maybe you need to stop and make sure everybody's okay. The biker wave can also be used as a peace sign. That's what I typically do. I'll have my left hand out there and forming the peace sign with my fingers. To me, this expression, this biker wave, breaks down barriers. Race, religion, sexual expression, none of that matters to me when I see another rider. The wave is this nonverbal form of communication that really transcends even language barriers and cultural differences. The biker wave is a symbol, as I've said, of unity, of community, common love for the open road. An interesting article on the website called Psych Varsity. Yeah, you can look it up. There is a Psych Varsity website. The article was called The Psychology of Motorcycle Riders, Explaining the Mindset and Behaviors. I thought that was kind of interesting. Let me just read part of that to you, if you don't mind. It says, the psychology of motorcycle riders encompasses a range of factors that influence their experiences and choices. For many riders, the thrill of speed, this sense of freedom, and the adrenaline rush form a significant part of the appeal. Yep, I get all that. He goes on to describe how the motorcycling experience creates a flow that provides a unique and immersive experience. Yep, got that too. So, what does all this have to do with the biker wave? Well, listen to this part. It goes on to say, furthermore, the sense of belonging and camaraderie among motorcycle riders plays a crucial role. The motorcycle community fosters a strong social bond, offering a supportive network of like-minded individuals who share a common passion. Whether it's through group rides or rallies or online forums, riders connect with each other who understand and appreciate their love for motorcycles. Yeah, well said. I'll kind of wrap up with this. A couple of weeks ago, I was riding on an open road and approaching an intersection that was maybe a quarter of a mile away. Nobody out there, except another motorcycle was coming my way, and the rider turned right at that intersection, so we never got to pass each other. He was quite a way out there. But that rider raised his left hand high in the air and waved it back and forth. He or she did that just for me. Wow, that meant a lot. This biker wave thing may not be a hug that some of us need, but to me, that's pretty darn close. It means somewhere out there, we've got a friend. And yes, Carole King certainly said it very well in her song, didn't she? We can go in confidence knowing that when we're out on our bikes, we do have a friend out there. And for that, we can be very grateful. As always, thank you so much for listening. I wish you peace. I wish you love.
Friend.